Hello, everybody. Welcome to our presentation here today. We have many people from around the world that are watching our webinar. We welcome you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're very excited that you were able to take the time to watch this presentation. This presentation is recorded, and you can use it 24/7. If you choose to partner with us today, you can get your business up and running immediately by sharing this presentation to share our business model, our opportunity to many people around the world. My name is Andreas Papakostas. I'm from the Chicagoland area. I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes with you sharing why our business model, who we are, what we do, and what it means for you. And starting off 2017 significantly better than 2016. Obviously, you're here for a reason. Let me ask you a couple questions. How many of you lay your head at night worried about finances, worried about your health, worried about perhaps some uncertainties? You're not happy with your commute time to work. When is the next check coming in? So, holidays are coming up. Where are we going to find the money? So these are the things that a lot of people are thinking about as they lay down to sleep. And so what is the solution? And people are always looking for solution, and yet the focus is primarily on what is not happening in their life. Well, folks, today I'm going to share with you a business model that can change all that for you. But what we also know is we want to find out what is happening around the world. We already know that technology is changing the workforce. Jobs are being lost, okay? Professions are becoming obsolete. For those of you that obviously are dating ourselves here, but if you remember the Kodak logo, right? It used to be the #1 known logo when you're thinking of pictures, right? Well, they're bankrupt. I mean, think about that. You take a look at, travel agency where you would take a family trip actually to your local travel agency and sit down and create your family vacation. Now everything is done online. You take a look at retail stores. They're losing revenue left and right. It's sad that people go to retail stores just to try clothes and apparels on to only go back home and order it online. So technology has changed the way business is done forever. So we know that, right? So again, what we tend to do is we tend to follow our government. And regardless of what political party you represent or you stand for, it doesn't matter, right? They all promise they're going to bring job backs by doing this and by doing that at this expense or at that expense. It's because what people want to hear. The only person that could save your future, folks, is you. Regardless of the political party, regardless of what country you live in, you can change your future by following the trends, by getting involved in a business model that has a track record, and by joining the right people that have been there and done that to help you do the same. So e-commerce, folks, is exploding worldwide. It's surpassing the franchise model. Why? Because you don't need a 6-7-figure startup capital in order for you to become your own boss. And today, this is one of the most just amazing times to build a business from the comfort of your own home. We are all connected faster, better, quicker than any time in the history of mankind. I mean, right now, we have many people from around the world that are watching this webinar because of technology. 15 years ago, I couldn't do this webinar and be able to connect to people in Europe, in Asia, in Africa, in South America, in Mexico. I couldn't do that. I'd have to, again, either fly there to do a presentation or, again, it is the best time to be able to connect your business to the world. Now, with that being said, we know that there's a jungle of online opportunities. There's a webinar probably happening, thousands of webinars happening at the same time as I'm doing this webinar, promising you more money, residual income, leveraged income, whether it's hidden under home business, online marketing, affiliate programs, direct sales, multi-level marketing, network marketing. Basically, all these words are interchangeable to say e-commerce business model, right? Now, with that, I love this picture because it shows the confusion out there, right? Well, what do I join? You know, which industry I joined. This one says it's the next billion-dollar industry. They say that this one is going to be the next big thing in the e-commerce online store, right? From travel to gold to telecommunication, oils, affiliate programs, energy, jewelry, wrap, skincare, patches, you name it, right? Now listen, there's a lot of money to be made in each and every one of these categories, okay? Now, some of them short-term because of the nature of the category. Some of them short-term because of the people that are running those categories, because I'm here to tell you that the people you join are more important than the category you join. Just this morning, this happens on a daily basis. Just this morning, I had somebody who was trying to tell me about this new category that they were going to make millions with, when last week he was just in another category that was saying how great that product was. Well, what happened to that product? That product didn't change. So it's really people that you're surrounding yourself with. Who are you joining? Who are you learning from? Who are you building with? And then, of course, yes, the category, the service, the product is extremely important. So, folks, the wellness industry has been the most proven business model. Why? It's a consumable product. You can earn week after week, month after month, year after year, without always having to get new people. And again, it's a consumable product. It's got over a 75-year track record. It has created more wealth than any of these categories. Don't let them tell you that this category or that category is a bigger category than health and wellness. It isn't. You can do your own research. You can go under the Direct Selling Association and look at the numbers. It is staggering, right? Well, today you're hearing about a company, folks, that you're going to be extremely excited about, at least I hope. And the person who invited you to this presentation is building their business successfully, and now you have the opportunity to be a part of that team. Now, there's over 2,000 plus health and wellness companies, right? Well, what gives us the competitive advantage? Now, pay close attention to the highlights of these categories I'm going to share. I'm here to tell you, and again, you can do the research. There is no health and wellness company today that can come close to the third-party accolades I'm going to share with you today, because it's not so much what Andreas thinks and feels or what the company thinks and feels or the person who invited you here to this presentation thinks and feel, right? You want to get some sound facts so then you can feel what we feel in regards to what you can do with this business model, okay? So competitive advantage. Let me tell you a little bit about NHT Global. Some of you guys may have never heard of NHT Global prior to the person who invited you to this presentation here today. We are 15 years going on 16 years, folks. And I remember in 2001, we started with one product in one country. And today, we're doing business in 40 plus countries with 3 categories of products. Our headquarters is out in Los Angeles, California. We have a headquarters out in Hong Kong, warehouse out in the Netherlands to service our EU countries. We are all over the world. Now, what's exciting for you to be extremely excited about is we are a publicly traded company. What does that mean? That means we're transparent. So everything I'm going to share with you is documented. It's verified, right? And we have to. So we're transparent. Unlike the privately held companies out there to tell you that they're growing and their numbers are doing this and that, the reality is they don't have to provide any proof or documentation. You're going to have to take their word for it, right? I was part of that company, one company that was privately held once, and it just didn't add up with what they were saying and what was really happening. So you can look at all our numbers, our sales number, our growth number. So again, something that transparent. So basically, honesty and integrity is very important to us. And again, you don't have to take our word for it. Let me tell you what has happened over the last 5 years. Because when you're going to get involved in business, you're going to have to understand some growth numbers, which, again, you don't want to go on marketing verbiage of people telling you to get involved in something. You want to go on what we have done, which is going to tell you where we are going, right? So over the last 5 years, folks, we've had double, triple digit growth year after year. can't wait to share the 2016 growth, which we're going to be sharing in the first quarter of 2017. It looks like it's going to be close to a triple digit, if not triple digits, in 2016. Folks, most companies would love to have a 6 to 8% annual growth, whether traditional business, an e-commerce business. We're talking about double, triple digit growth, right? So think about that in regards to you're not getting involved in a startup company, right? In a startup company, they tell you what they're going to do, but you don't know if they're going to do it, right? So you go on the hype and the marketing verbiage of people. Folks, what's even better than the 5 years is that we've had 18 consecutive quarters of double-digit growth. What does that mean, right? Almost 5 years nonstop, quarter per quarter, double or triple-digit growth. It's not like we had a great growth period for 1 quarter of a year and then we dipped down until we introduced a new product, which a lot of companies will do just to get numbers up. We're talking about every quarter for 18 quarters consecutively, double, triple-digit growth. There's no company that can come close to that. Now, again, you're going to understand why we have the growth that we have here, which means, ding, 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 it means, hey, you got a business here that, again, will support whatever vision you have. Now, because we have so many people on this webinar here today from around the world, I want you to take a look at the markets that we're in. We're not just doing fantastic in just one market, okay? You see a lot of these companies out there that are doing great here, not so great there, not so great there. Let me share with you now. These are a little bit dated because we're going to be sharing some new information here next quarter of 2017. Almost 200% growth in the USA last year compared to 2014. 200% growth close in Southeast of Asia. Over 100% growth in China in the Hong Kong market. Over 100% growth in Canada. 41% growth in the EU country, which is already in triple digits. I can tell you that right now. Okay. Korea over 30% growth. That is also even bigger. I know that from just even the organization that I have there. Taiwan is close to 30%. So folks, it doesn't matter where you want to build your business. It is happening in those markets. Okay. Now, third-party accreditation, right? Let me tell you, USA Today, which is the biggest circulation here in the United States, the paper, they wrote about the 5 most surprising stocks in 2015. Okay. NHT was number 1. As a matter of fact, just months ago, the Russell Index, which is the number 1 financial conglomerate of the world, rated us as the number 1 stock pick. Now, again, you can go ahead and look at it. You can go to the site of the person who invited you here, and we have all that information there. So what we're even extremely proud of more so is the fact that in 2016, we were ranked the number 1 fastest growing publicly traded company in the world. Now, this is not just in direct sales and multi-level marketing, network marketing, okay? We're talking about all industries, all businesses around the world. We were number 1. Think about that. I mean, look at the 1 through 10 here, top 10 over here. We beat companies like Facebook, Amazon, Google, Apple, household names around the world, and yet NHT was number 1. As a matter of fact, in 2015, we were ranked number 2. We were so excited about that. And now to be ranked the top in the world. So again, it says a lot about what we have done, which tells you if you want to be a part of us, what are we going to be doing? So there's lots of things that are coming in the pipeline for 2017 that's, again, going to make these third-party recognition, almost look like nothing. Just yesterday, I had to fit this slide in here. Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, we were awarded the Most Valuable Company Award. So that's our president over there again. So the accolades keep coming, folks. So don't go out there and just hear what people are saying because, again, they're looking at just what they want to create in their business. So what I'm sharing with you is third third-party accolades, recognition that is outside of our company that is recognizing us for what we are doing. One of the reasons for that is our products. You cannot get to the rankings that we are with just okay products, right? Everyone's got the biggest, baddest, greatest product in the world, right? I mean, that's what you hear. That's what gets promoted. But listen, we got 3 categories of products, all scientifically validated. A global appeal. If you don't have your business that can appeal to the global masses, you're done in the e-commerce business. Luxury packaging, high quality, cellular impact, formulated by top medical doctors and scientists, exclusive rights to you as an NHT global distributor. Some of our products won Nobel Prize winning research awards. Our products are under good manufacturing practice, eco-certified. So again, this is very important, okay? Not just to say that you've got some great products, is that they have to be supported by what's more important than what you say in your marketing verbiage. Now, I don't have time to go over all of our product line. The person who invited you here can share some detailed information on any of our amazing, incredible products, because really any one of our products could actually create a multi-million-dollar business for you. Okay, so that's how amazing and incredible each of our products are. But I want to bring your attention to one product in each of these categories, and I wanted to talk about our 30-minute non-surgical facelift system created by top plastic surgeons as the alternative to the injections and the cosmetic surgeries that people are spending tens of thousands of dollars for short-term satisfaction and long-term disaster. You know, we have created the first ever non-surgical facelift system. It's a 3-product system, a 90-day supply, right? 30 minutes that can help you look 5 to 10 years younger. Think about that. It's not an overnight mask. This is something that anybody can share with family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, and say, listen, I got a product system that can help you look 10 years younger in 30 minutes. Would you like to try it? I guarantee you 9 out of 10 people are going to say yes. So it's demonstrable. It is amazing. It is helping people build a business in a very short period of time because it's an amazing product. And it's not just a product that gives you short-term results like a lot of these products out there. You dab something under your eyes, your bags under your eyes go away in 2 minutes, but then after 90 minutes it comes back and it's worse. This is a product system that is also long-term. It's a passive exercise treatment of the face muscles. It stimulates the nerve endings of the muscles that creates what we call passive exercise. So it's not just the short-term benefits which we're getting after one application, it's also the long-term benefits you get. It is an incredible product. For those of you that have teenagers that have acne, that have tried all these infomercial products out there, you're going to want to get this product on them immediately, okay? It's for all skincare types. Doesn't matter if it's an oily, dry skin. People that have rosacea are using this product. Fantastic. Again, suitable for all skin types. You want to get the product into your household after this webinar if you have not experienced it yourself. Now, there's some before and after pictures. And again, these are our true consumers or distributors from around the world. I can actually flood the 5-6 slides of just many before and after pictures. In our lifestyle category, folks, we have a product that we started our company with in 2001, Allura. And I think within the first 48 hours, we sold millions of dollars. 15 years later, it's still one of our top selling products around the world. Won a Nobel Prize, formulated by an gynecologist, board certified. Won a Nobel Prize because of the effects it had on women and intimacy. This is just like Viagra is for men, but it is for women. It beat the pharmaceutical drugs in the category because of the 2 main ingredients that are synergistically blended that are found in Allura. It is the alternative to the drugs that are out there, which is actually next to statin drugs. It's the #1 selling drug, at least in the United States. It is 100% safe, natural, no side effects, FDA cleared. It's got a lot of other medicinal properties other than just the intimacy part, but this is an amazing product that we have countries begging us to open to bring this product to their marketplace. Now, we got a wellness category products, and I wish I had time to really go over our wellness products because they are truly, truly remarkable. But I want to bring your attention to our product we launched in 2016, which we feel is going to be one of a flagship products for many, many decades to come. And here's the reason why. Everywhere you turn around, stem cell science, stem cell technology has become a hot thing, right? It really is the next generation in medicine as well as nutraceuticals. Stem Renew is leading that. And now you have the exclusive rights, right, to go out there and share this remarkable product with so many people. Gosh, if I had time to share with you the testimonials that are pouring in every single day, I would be here for not hours, truly days. You definitely want to get the information, the videos that have been done on this product. When you have a product that supports the nervous system in a way that no other ingredient does, that is true optimization of the body, because the nervous system is what regulates and controls every aspect of the body. Okay, so you definitely want to get some information on this immediately because it is skyrocketing. It truly is skyrocketing, and we have people that are strictly focusing on this. We have doctors that never been involved in network marketing before that are getting involved because they understand the science of what this product will do for people. We got people that are very excited about it, that's done network marketing before, that are coming in and they're just seeing incredible results with the people they're sharing this with, which again makes this an unbelievable business for you and your future. So one of the reasons also why we're experiencing the success that we have, folks, is our compensation plan. You know, everybody talks about how great their pay plan is. They pay out more than anybody, and look at this and look at that. And, you know, we actually revolutionized the two-team system back in 2001, where today now, as you see people go around the world building their businesses, they're adding that binary two-team system program. We have not changed really our compensation plan. We've actually have enhanced it since 2001. But what I want to share with you is that we actually have the highest documented, right, payout commission of any publicly traded company in the e-commerce industry, paying out 48%, documented in 2015. Okay, now it doesn't matter where you build around the world, the compensation plan is the same. You can't say that for a lot of companies in our industry, right? We are volume driven. Let me make that in bold, capitalize, underline why this is important for you to understand, especially those that are listening to this presentation that perhaps have had little or no success in other e-commerce business models, is that we do not have structure, meaning we don't go based on monthly quotas or have to have a certain amount of people who have a certain amount of people, and you have to do it by the end of the month so you can get paid your commissions or get paid the highest, right? And then start all over again at the beginning of the month. Those are usually the uni-level plans, the Trimax plans. And what that really does is it forces people to go out there and become real, that those negative salespeople that people want to stay away from. We don't have that here. Everything we do is volume driven. If there's volume in your organization, somehow, some way, you're going to get paid. So there's no end of the month pushes. There's no putting products on this person's ID so that person can have that extra person, so then you can get paid that extra 2% and blah, 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 and all that stuff that basically is not building a business. It's more sustaining a business. And this is why we've been able to have people with no experience come into our program and work with us and be able to generate income immediately. I'm going to quickly really just highlight the 4 ways that you can get paid, because it's really 4 simple ways, but very powerful. One of the ways is through retail, okay? You can retail products offline. You can do facial parties, do trade shows, expo, put products with, you work with your chiropractor, spa, salon, you name it. You could do that if you want, but you don't have to. You can retail products through your online store. You see, when you become a distributor here at NHT Global, you're going to get your own online store with a domain that's tied to you. And you can drive traffic locally, nationally, internationally to your online store, and every time somebody places an order through your online store, you get paid a retail commission. It's that simple, right? Now, we have a 3-level generation bonus, okay? So every person that you sponsor into NHT that wants to build a business just like you, that's your first generation of enrollment. You're going to generate a 10% commission on their volume of order and their volume of order every time they place an order. But this also includes any online customers that they order. So if they got a huge online customer base that you help them build, you're going to get a 10% commission on that. Now, you can enroll 5, 10, 100 people. They're all your first generation of enrollments. You're going to get 10% week after week, month after month, year after year. When those distributors go out there and sponsor their distributors, you get paid a 5% commission on reorders after those distributors' initial order. You're going to get a 5% commission to also include their online retail customer orders. And then at another level at 3%. So as you can see over time, you're going to generate a 10, 5, 3% commission on hundreds of people in your organization. And you don't even know half of these people. So now, we also got this 2-team system that I was telling you about, which is which is really the geometric progression of the income that you're going to generate, not just on your efforts, but everybody in your organization. Remember when I shared with you that if there's volume in your organization, you're going to get paid regardless of structure. And so there's how our 2-team system works. It's very simple. Once you enroll John into NHT Global, because John wants to build an NHT Global just like you started team number 1. When you enroll Sue into NHT Global, because she wants to build a business just like you started team number 2. This is your first generation. You've personally enrolled these people, right? Now, as you help John build his 2 teams, you help Sue build her 2 teams. You can see with just 2 people, you can have hundreds of people in your 2-team system. And guess what? You're going to get paid on all of that. When one of your teams accumulate 1,250 business volume or points, we call those points, every product has a point value, and your other team accumulates 2,500 business volume, that's considered a cycle. And a cycle will pay you a $250 commission as a gold distributor. What if you were to cycle 1 time a week? That's $1,000, 1,000 euros a month. What could you do with an extra $1,000 a month? Think about that. With just 2 people that you introduced into the business. The same 2 people you could actually cycle several times a week. Now, you know you're going to bring in more than 2 people that want to change the quality of their life. Some people are going to be bringing in 10 that's in your 2-team organization. It may not be you. It may be that you brought in 2 and Sue brought in 10, right? That means volume. Now, we have people that are cycling multiple times a day. On the hour, every hour. I want you to think about that. And if you're not able to cycle, you got a lot of points here, but not a lot of points here. Those points are going to be there for you next week. They're going to be there for you next month. They don't go away. Like most pay plans where you have until the end of the month to do something. Otherwise, they all go away. And you start at 0 again the next month. So understand the power of this 2-team system. I want you to think of a bank account that keeps growing and money keeps growing for you, and you can cash out and withdraw as long as you can start getting the balance of the cycle. Now, we're just talking about the cycle. We're not talking about the 3 levels of generation or the retail. That gets paid to you on a weekly basis. This can get paid to you on a weekly basis once you have $1,250 on one side, $2,500 on the other side. You may have 2,500 on one side and 5,000 on the other side. That's 2 cycles during that week. That's $500 to you that week, in addition to the generation bonus, in addition to any online retail that you do. And it doesn't stop there. We also pay you a match on any of your 3 generations of distributors. When they earn a cycle check, you're going to get a match. So if you have somebody in your organization that you sponsored, which is your first generation, and they earn a cycle commission, you're going to get a 10% match on that cycle commission. So if somebody in your organization that you personally enrolled earned a $1,000 commission on cycles, you're going to get paid 10%. That's $100 to you for helping that person. So I want you to understand there's a lot of money to be made here. And what's even more exciting about our compensation plan is that we have a recognition program, and it's not tied to our compensation plan, right? So we got car bonuses and leadership stuff that, again, as you climb the ranks of NHT Global, we reward you with more financial incentives and also trips and you name it. It's unbelievable the rewards that you get. But again, it's not tied to the compensation plan. It's not tied where people are giving car bonuses and next month you didn't hit that title, so you lost your car bonus, but you have the car, so now you got to come up with $800 because you didn't get the $600 bonus. So again, you got to really be careful understanding the pay structure of companies in order for you to set yourself up to become a success. Now, the biggest reason, in my opinion, as to why we are where we're at today, folks, is our leadership. Listen, let me tell you something. Here's a universal principle. The people that you surround yourself, learn from, join, and build with can do one or two things. They can magnify your dreams or they can destroy your dreams. And we got the two finest leaders here in NHT Global. It starts with our founding distributors, Joe Garcia and Dan Catto. They've been here since 2001. 15 years later, they are working harder than ever before because they have a mission. They could have retired, 10 years ago, right? Money is definitely not an issue for them, but they have a purpose and they have a mission. They want to help people become entrepreneurs, okay, develop themselves personally, because when you can help people build themselves, they will build their business professionally and financially. They're highly respected around the world. They've been featured in countless magazines, books that have been written about them. These are the types of people, folks, along with the person who invited you here today. These are the people that you're going to be working with, that you're going to be learning from, the people that are going to be helping you build your future with our NHT Global business. It doesn't get any better than that. And so, again, the people that are steering the ship of a company is more important than, again, the product and service. And obviously, as I shared with you in this presentation, we have all of that, right? Support is very important. I keep asking, Andreas, what kind of support do you offer? I joined this company and I never got any training or support from this person or that person. Folks, let me tell you, you're going to get your own retail store. You get a complete basic step-by-step training online. Once you get started, you can do it at your pace. Whether this is a brand new concept for you, or you're an experienced veteran, or maybe you've dabbled in network marketing, had little or no success, we got a training system in place for all levels of experience. You're going to have access to proven one-on-one coaching, cutting-edge marketing material. You'll have access to our live calls, recorded calls, webinars. This is a live webinar, which is going to be now considered a recorded webinar after I'm done. We have live weekly leadership training calls, regional events, international events, a training system that I think we get like 3 or 4 million hits a month, right? Offline marketing systems, online marketing systems. Basically, we have a turnkey operation, and basically we give you the key for you to drive and make it happen. So how do you get started? It's very simple. It takes 5 minutes, right? You can complete an enrollment form with the person that invited you here today. You can go online and make that happen. We have 3 levels of distributorship, bronze, silver, and gold. If you're serious about generating income on a part-time basis and getting off started in the right track, become a gold level distributor. Why? Because it gives you 34% below the wholesale price, which is the highest retail profit margin. When someone goes on your online store and places an order, the difference between the retail price and the gold level price gives you the highest profit margins, right? And if you want to earn that $250 cycle check, you want to be a gold level distributor. So depending on the country that you're you are from right now, right? We have platinum packages and gold packages. If your country has a platinum package, get back to the person who invited you here and tell them to give them your options of what platinum packages are available. Those packages come with lots of products of your choice based on which package, right? You get your online store, opens 24/7. You'll get a back office that tracks all of this for you. Whoever's in your organization, customers, your accounting system, so it's all there for you. Products that you can start experiencing for you and your family, that you can start promoting, sharing, and even retailing, right? And then you'll have access to our training system, endless team support, And the system that, again, the person that invited you here today also follows with their organization. So basically, you come in with the platinum package, you are active for life, okay? Active for life. And basically, you can build this on your time frame, right, with your goals, and we're going to help you do just that. So if what you heard today excites you, but you're not ready to get started, maybe you want to start trying our products, fantastic. Become a retail customer. You can look younger. If you want to have more energy, you want to sleep better, you want to feel amazing, we have products in every of these categories that can help you do that. Now, if you'd like to become a distributor and start earning some upfront income, help you start sharing your online store, right? Let the person who invited you here, let them know you want to get started. Now, some of you guys wanted to get started maybe yesterday or last week. You see this opportunity, you like it, you want to be a part of this, you'll understand what is being presented to you right now. Fantastic. Maybe you've had experience in the past and you made a little bit of money or maybe no money, okay? Forget about that. Get involved with the person who invited you here. Get started with one of our platinum packages, okay? And then we can start helping you build your business today. It doesn't even have to be next week, right? And you don't have to leave what you're currently doing with your profession or your job in order for you to start building this, right? So we're very, very excited about that. I'm going to really end with my story because some of you may relate to my story. When I got involved 15 years ago, folks. They told me that if you wanted to make it big in America, and I guess now around the world, you have to be your own boss, right? So I did that. What did I do? I opened up a traditional business, okay? I think I invested $250,000. I was working 80 hours a week. I was driving about an hour and a half to my office and back. And you know what? I just didn't want that lifestyle anymore. I was burnt out. I hardly saw my wife, my kids, my newborn. We built a new house. And so I quickly realized what I really wanted was leveraged income, right? I wanted to be an entrepreneur. So when this business model was introduced to me, we didn't have, folks, the internet back then, okay? We had no internet back then, so everything we did was basically on the phone. So I used the time while I was driving to the office and back, and I just started sharing the opportunity and business model. And in 10 months, I had one of the top 8 businesses of the company. Now, I share this with you because a lot of you may be thinking, how much time do I need to have? This is a business model that allows you to build it on a part-time basis, and you can start generating a significant amount of income through the lever effort of our system and other people. So what happened was I built that company for 10 years, and I realized the changes that they made compensation plan changes, their identity changed, and it just didn't fit with my morals anymore. And I went to look at 18 companies, and I didn't want to make a lateral move like so many people. They jumped from here to there. I wanted something that I was going to do long term. And my biggest criteria was, who was I going to join, right? And I knew Joe Garcia, our founding distributor, for 6 years. And I said, if I ever wanted to do a different business, that I was going to partner with the right people. Joe Garcia was one of those people. And what happened was, we took a family trip out to Canada to meet with Joe, and I spent 6 hours with Joe the first day. And within the first 5 minutes, I knew this is the person I wanted to do business with. Now, what took me 10 years to do in my previous business, I did in 1 year here in NHT Global. And this goes back to the principle that I shared with you earlier today. It's not because I worked any harder in NHT. It's because of the people that I joined. Again, the people that you join, that you surround yourself with, you listen to, and you work with can do one or two things. Again, they can magnify your goals, vision, and aspirations, or they can destroy them directly and indirectly by their energy, right? So now today, folks, going into my 6th year next year, I've had one of the fastest growing organizations here of the company. And folks, if I could do it back then with no internet, right, it is so much easier to do it here. And what we've done here is we've laid the foundation for people. We've gone through the growing pains. We now have the accolades. When I was building this 5 years ago, we weren't rated number 2 in the world, now number 1 in the world. We weren't the number 1 stock pick, but we knew where we were going because we had a track record, because we had leaders that have done it before. So today, folks, we all know that we have residual bills. We pay our monthly bills. So why not start building a residual income? Otherwise, nothing changes through linear income. You will drive the car, live in a home, okay? Go out or not go out or take vacations all based on your linear income paycheck, right? That's how you live your life. Well, if you want more than that and you want to have more choices and more freedom to select what you want to do, you have to build a leveraged income. So I hope what I shared with you here today excites you enough just to get back to the person who invited you and just let him know where you are. Maybe you want to be a customer? Fantastic. Do you want to build this? Fantastic. You see this and you really want to take this to the top and you want to get started like yesterday? Fantastic. Just let the person who invited you here today know where you stand, and I look forward and welcome you to our organization. I'd love to get your feedback as well. I could be reached by the person who invited you here as well, and it is a sincere pleasure to introduce the NHT Global Business Model to each and every one of you. So this is Andreas Papakostas signing off from the Chicagoland area. Have a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to hearing you on our next webinar. Bye-bye, everybody.